Joining us now to discuss is Oklahoma Republican Senator James Lankford. Senator, thank you for joining us. You know, did you ever get chased into a restroom because people were concerned about you voting a certain way?
No, I have not been, and it's pretty unbelievable what liberals will do to other liberals or to conservatives. We've been chased around the building during the time on the Kavanaugh hearings where people were screaming and yelling at us. It's the same liberal crowd now going after Kyrsten Sinema, now going after Joe Manchin, saying you're evil. This is what they do to college professors. This is the whole woke cancel culture that says if you don't believe like I do, I'm going to silence you. I'm going to scream at you until you capitulate. And they're finding out not everyone on their side is going to capitulate, just like they don't on ours.
Yeah, it's amazing how they went from if you disagree with your party over principle, which John McCain apparently did. I think he was wrong, but that's what he believed in. He became a maverick to the Democrats. But when shoes on the other foot, when Sinema, a Democrat, disagrees with her party $3.5 trillion social readjustment spending bill, she disagrees with that. She becomes a heretic. She becomes the devil, and they chase her into restrooms. Hypocrites, at least.
Yeah, painful to be able to watch if you're those individuals that are watching people that are around me in that sense and to be able to see what's really happening to them. But you're right. These are folks that are just vindictive, angry, mean folks that will literally have a bumper sticker across the back of their small car saying "Stop the hate," and then they'll chase people into a restroom just screaming at them that they disagree with.
You know, remember the unity, President Biden was going to be the unity guy. He's going to bring everyone together, tone down the rhetoric. Take a listen to what he had to say about this new tactic of chasing senators into restrooms.
I don't think they're appropriate tactics, but it happens to everybody. From the only people it doesn't happen to are people who have Secret Service standing around them. You
know, and I don't want to be, play this what-if game, but I can imagine what if President Trump said about the same thing. The left would go apoplectic that he was inciting violence and rioting. Your thoughts, Senator?
Yeah, the most basic thing is you just put this and say if this was a group of conservatives that were chasing Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren into a restroom screaming at them, every single station would be covering it wall to wall, and they'd be trying to get the FBI out to go chase these folks down as domestic terrorists, as they're doing right now with folks that are trying to speak out in school board meetings. So if this was a group of conservatives chasing down a liberal, they would have absolutely crazy going after him. But now they're just saying, this happens to everybody.
So let me get this straight. Joe Biden pulls out of Afghanistan, leaves $85 billion. Now there are people swinging from cranes in Afghanistan. He allows the Taliban to let out ISIS-K fighters. One blows themselves up, kills 13 American service members. Yet he's instructing his FBI now through Merrick Garland to take a look at mom and pop parents who just want to say enough of the CRT and such at the school level?
Yeah, pretty remarkable, again, to be able to see the hypocrisy in all of this. Again, the FBI and the Department of Justice are supposed to be going after real acts of terrorism, not parents actually speaking out as parents. What they want is for parents just to go back in their spot, and as the person running, Terry McAuliffe, running as the Democrat in Virginia, is now infamous for saying he doesn't believe parents should have a voice in what goes on at the school, when parents actually do have a voice in what goes on at school. And they say, I don't want my kids being taught CRT. I want my kids to actually learn arithmetic and reading and writing and real history. I want them to be able to go through all of those things rather than social redistribution and social alignment. That's a good thing for parents to be able to be involved. It's a big reason why so many parents are pulling their kids out, doing homeschooling. They're sending them to Christian schools. They're sending them to private schools. They're engaging with public charter schools because they don't want this noise around their kids. They just want their kids to get a great education.
Federal Bureau of Intimidation, the new FBI. Senator Lankford, thank you for joining us.
You bet. Glad to see you again.
You too, sir.